Thank you, Brittany. Now let's get right outside to News 12's Frank Recchia, who's been outside all day long checking out the roads and conditions. And Frank, the governor just said, please, everybody should stay home unless it's an emergency. What are you seeing?
Tina, we're on Lafayette Street in downtown Milford. What we can see is people are typically generally following the governor's recommendation. I want you to take a look down Lafayette Street. Really a beautiful, scenic, New England, picturesque scene here, and we are enjoying it. There was a gentleman out just a couple of minutes ago, and he had his ATV with a snowplow attached to it. We heard a little bit earlier from Mayor Ben Blake, and his official estimate of 6 inches of snow having fallen here in the beautiful town of Milford. We have joining us now Daniel Scott, a Milford resident, actually lives right down the street here. Now, Daniel, you are in the field of cardiac rehab, and it's interesting because in that field, you tell people what to do when it comes to their heart and heart health. How does that apply here when people go out to shovel?
Exactly. It's crucial and key when you're out here in the snow. The effort might not feel like it's as intense as it typically is because of the cold, but you're lifting a lot of heavy weights and you're going to have difficulty breathing. You really shouldn't do that. We don't recommend any of our patients shovel any snow. If you have a plow or a kid in the neighborhood to pay, that's what you want to do. Put them to work, let them get some money in their pockets.
And what have you been doing today, Daniel? Did you go out and shovel the snow?
Yeah, so I started off, made a little brunch for myself, and then I came out, just shoveled the sidewalk a little bit, try to help keep that clear. And now I'm here enjoying a coffee with Frank and Keith. Thanks for having us, guys. And just enjoying a little bit of the beautiful New England weather we're having.
Daniel Scott, thank you so much for taking a minute of your time. What I want to do now is quickly turn the camera around so you can see the Milford Green. And what we have noticed just in the past 10 minutes or so is a sudden, almost dramatic dip in the temperature. And I think that's because, as forecast, that colder weather is moving in. Milford Mayor Ben Blake giving us that estimate of 6 inches. More than 5,600 U.S. flights have been canceled. And since the nor'easter started, a man up on the I-93 in Boston, we're told, was killed in a wrong-way crash, reportedly due to near whiteout conditions. You know, the term nor'easter comes from the direction of the wind that blows from the northeast. We use the term here in North America to talk about storms that impact the upper North Atlantic coast as well as the Atlantic provinces of Canada. But the bottom line is these weather systems are typically accompanied by rain or, yes, snow, and they thrive on converging air masses that have a very dynamic, robust reaction. When they intersect several times a year, we are bam, right in the middle of one right now. Typically more severe in the winter because the difference in temperatures is more pronounced during the colder months. And as I stand here and feel the ice forming on my eyebrows, I think it might be time to remind you that we really want to know how much snow you have in your town or city. So please log on to social media, let us know. Hashtag N12 Storm Watchers. I'm going to pass it over right now to my colleague, Lauren Fabrizi.